You think that you have to be a person that has like 800, 850 credit for somebody to try to steal your identity. That is incorrect. Okay?
Totally.
This person did not have no 800 credit. Matter of fact, they didn't even have a credit score.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Welcome back to Getting Down to Business.
Getting down to business.
Told you we were going to be on our content stuff, man. We're going to keep it flowing. We're going to give you more content. You know what I mean? We've been doing a lot of work on the side. And, you know, I'm Rio De Niro. Who are you?
I'm Keosha.
You didn't tell nobody.
Me.
Nobody know until you say something. You know, we might have some new viewers.
They know me. I miss y'all. What's up, ballers?
You know,
hey, so glad to be here.
What's up, ballers? You know, I got a little something to talk about.
Talk about it.
We've been doing this credit build thing. If you guys don't know about credit build, go to creditbuild.net. We help you build your credit, repair your credit, help you with budgeting, with budget right, all that stuff. Anyway, so, you know, we're getting different clients. You know, clients are hitting us up and everything. And then one of the questions we ask them is like, when's the last time you checked your credit?
Crickets.
When's the last time you checked your credit?
Crickets.
I know a lot of people.
We get back.
I know a lot of people. You check your checking account every day, your bank account and all that. You use your credit cards. You see how much money you got in available credit, right? But when's the last time you checked your credit? But not only that, when you check, some people check their credit. You know what they're using? Credit Karma. You know, one of those free little credit things. Even Credit Wise by Capital One. You know what those guys are using? They're using this thing called a Vantage Score. Let me tell you, go try to buy a home and tell them that here's your Vantage Score. They'll start laughing at you. You know what I mean? They would start laughing at you if you did that. You need to know your FICO scores. What are your FICO?
What if I'm scared?
Why are you scared? Why are you scared?
I'm scared.
No, let's talk. Why are you scared? Why are people scared to check their credit?
Well, I can't speak for anybody else, but I was just like, I remember all the stuff that I had on there. I remember being in the emergency room and I'm like, I know I didn't pay that.
Right.
I didn't pay that bill. I think that it's because that, you know, all of the poor decisions that I had made, you know, whether it was because, you know, I consciously made that particular decision or I was just forced to be in that situation. So I was just like, I don't want to look at it.
So do you think?
And I would know if my credit was good or bad if I went to apply for something.
Wow.
And I got it.
Wow.
And I'd be like, yes.
You know what? That's real talk.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I used to do back in the days. I used to actually know if my credit was good by the fact if I try to buy something, try to apply for something and then I got approved.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I'm like, man, my credit must be bad.
Yeah, it was like a jackpot.
Lord have mercy. That is not cool. That is not like, cool.
Oh, yeah.
People,
all right,
please.
Must be good.
And, you know, we're not joking. I mean, we used to do it. A lot of people do that, you know. And you don't understand how credit affects your life, man. You know, people always talk about cash is king. I don't care what anybody say. Credit is king. Yeah. Because I had a time in my life when I was making, and this was back in the days too, because I had roller coasters in my life, right? As far as as far as, income. And way back in the days, I'm making six figures, right? And I got bad credit. I couldn't get a house. If I tried to get a car, it had crazy interest rate, like 24%
For a car?
for a car.
Dude.
And then, not to mention that, like I said, I'm making six figures. My friend from high school, he's making like 35, 40,000 working at McDonald's. Man,
$200 car note.
guess what? Man, he got perfect credit. He in the 800s. He got a brand new house. I'm paying rent. He got a brand new house, brand new car. And I'm sitting back like, how does he got all this stuff? And I make more money than him.
Decisions, man. Decisions.
It ain't about
decisions.
that. It ain't about the money only. That credit is king.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the stuff that you could do with your credit is amazing. So that's why I asked the question. It's like, when's the last time you checked your credit? So that goes into, how can you check your credit? And,
and then do you know what you're looking at once you get your credit?
Right. You got to know what you're looking at and everything. So one of the things you could do is, the main thing you should do is get a credit monitoring service. You get a credit monitoring service. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You talk about that credit monitoring service, because you changed my life when I met you some years ago, because that was something that I did not actually just like believe in. And I was just like, I don't want to spend $30 for no credit monitoring service. And it was just like one thing that you said, and I was like, you are absolutely right.
Dude,
like you were like, people will spend money for car insurance, and they will spend money to like protect all of these things, but you won't spend $30 to protect your identity or protect your credit, something that is so critical for people who don't know you, to make an assumption about you based on a number, right? And so they're going to make certain assumptions based on what number comes back, and they're going to figure you're risky, that can I trust this person, or what is it, right? And you won't spend $30 to protect that info. I was just crazy. Like, my mind was blown after that.
I got people who got subscriptions that are more than $30 a month, and they forgot about, don't even use the service, got it, and it's just hitting their account, and they got it for years, don't even know what's going on. With a credit monitoring service, the reason why it's so key is that, number one, you could get something that's going to alert you anytime there's a change in your credit. Not just in your credit. When I opened up a bank account, I got an alert on my credit monitoring.
Yep.
Saying that there's been a new account opened in your name. Now, the bank did not hit our credit, right? It didn't hit my credit, but still the credit monitoring service, it sees because there's more than just TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. There's also, LexisNexis. That's a whole nother subject.
I didn't even know about no doggone Lexus, no Nexus. Like, who are these people?
Listen, you come see us about credit building, come see us with credit building, stuff like that. We gonna pull your LexisNexis report and
your check systems.
Your check systems.
Check systems.
Oh my God. And then not only check systems, was the early warning service, EWS. Y'all don't know about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Lexus.
Some people do.
Yeah, some
people do.
But the
you
Lexus,
get denied enough.
Yeah,
you figure it out. You
get
denied enough, you figure out who LexisNexis is.
Let me tell you, LexisNexis got your whole life,
whole dossier.
If you forgot any address that you used to have, LexisNexis don't. They got they got all your information. It
All
is
the info.
crazy. I pulled that report. I was so shocked. I was like, dang, I did used to live there. Oh, wow. I had a bank account with them. And it's everything. It's not just
Mm-hmm.
negative stuff. It's just everything. It's
Mm-hmm.
like Big Brother watching you all the time.
Yep.
So with that being said, when you open up a bank account, it's going to hit LexisNexis. And so what happens is that credit monitoring service monitors all those agencies, right? Because when they talk about soft pull, it's not a hard pull. That soft pull is LexisNexis,
Mm.
So when the credit monitoring service, they're going to go and see that you just opened up a new bank account, and they're going to alert you. If you change your address, they're going to
Or
alert
if
you.
you didn't and it was
Yeah.
somebody else.
Like
Hey,
I have a family member.
talk
They
about it.
they stopped receiving their mail, for certain bills and all this stuff. And they're like, what's going on? And finally they went up to the
USPS.
the postal service and found out that their address was changed to a
That's
whole nother
crazy.
state.
Whole other state.
Whole nother state. They don't even
Wow.
live there. Somebody
Wow.
else lives there. So they were a victim of identity theft.
Mm.
And you know what? I forgot to tell you this. I forgot to tell you this. When I had them sign up for the credit monitoring, do you know that the credit monitoring showed some little back history and
Mm.
showed their address got changed to that different state?
Like the dates.
Yeah, it showed when it happened.
Wow.
So it's crazy. Do you guys don't even know. You think that you have to be a person that has like 800, 850 credit for somebody to try to steal your identity. That is incorrect. Okay?
Totally.
This person did not have no 800 credit. Matter of fact, they didn't even have a credit score.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I want to talk about too, is not even having a credit score. So going back to the credit monitoring will give you, like, they have different plans. They have one that could give you a full report every 3 months, one that does every month. I do the one every month, right? So just say June 1st, I go ahead and refresh my report, and it shows me everything, full report of anything that's going on all 3 credit bureaus. But during the 30 days when there's activity happening, I still get alerts saying that, hey, there's been a new account added to your credit report. Hey, there's an address change, or your score went up, your score went down. So you get these different alerts during the whole time for the, that you're waiting for your next refresh. But the refresh just gives you the full report that you could look at for all 3 credit bureaus. Very, very important. So one of my clients, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No. I was going to talk about, all the other different services, but go ahead.
No, drop a little bit before I talk about this client. Go ahead.
So, in addition to like those are like the main things, but there's like a ton of things that your credit monitoring service can do. It can even check for alerts for crimes that were committed in your name.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember, like this was a long time ago, and my mom was like, your sister using your name and she just went to jail. So I just wanted to tell you.
Wow.
And I was
Wow.
like, does she have my birth date? Does she have this? Because I'm like, oh my God, right? And it's like, you don't want to be in that situation.
That's
Like,
crazy.
you go to apply for a job and they like, oh, you committed a crime on da, da,
Right.
da, da.
You're
like,
all
what?
confident. You're confident.
I'm
Yeah, check my
confident.
background. Check my
Yeah.
background.
And they like, ma'am.
Right.
So there's tons of different things that monitoring services provides to you. And so I just think that, it's been a game changer since I've
It
gotten it.
has. And it's a no-brainer for me. I don't even worry about it. I throw it on my Apple Card. so that I could give my little cash back to. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's another
Mm-hmm.
thing that you guys need to do. You guys need to get
Gotta
them
watch
cash
that
back
next
cards.
video
Yeah.
on that next. Yeah.
But yeah, when we talk about you having every month you're getting the new scores and everything. So I had a client that was like, yeah, so you know, I got a house, I got this and that, and you know, I just want to check my credit. I want to make sure to get my score to where it needs to be, you know, so I can make my next move. And I'm like, okay, cool. So when we look at it to find out, wait a minute, you have no score. So why do you guys think they have no score if they have a house? Well, because they bought their house cash. And if you bought your house cash, you're not going to get a mortgage. And if you don't have a mortgage, you're not going to have a loan, and it's not going to be on your credit, right? And if this person, he pays the bills all the time, but they're just paying immediately, they're using their checking account and they're paying, they're not building any credit. So it's crazy that you're a bill paying on time person,
Model citizen.
model citizen with bad credit because you have no credit. I mean, it's weird. It's weird when you pull up that your report and you see no scores.
Letters and numbers.
Yeah,
Like, what the heck is this supposed to mean?
You need to have credit cards. That doesn't mean you need to be in debt. You just need to know how to use your credit cards. You know, like I don't use debit card anymore. You use a debit card?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't know when the last time I used my debit card. You know, I don't use debit
you
card.
don't.
I had my debit card was in a box.
Dude. Whoa, okay. This is a real story. We needed that debit card. All right? We needed that debit card.
Oh God.
Dude, nowhere to be found. Checked through all these, finally found it in a box.
In a box.
With
Still attached
With still
to-
the tape still on it saying you need to activate the card. Didn't even activate the card.
Oh Lord.
Think we lying about not using the debit card. Debit card was in a box. I'm telling you. So why don't we use debit cards? The reason why we don't use debit cards is debit cards don't give us cash back, right? So what's the purpose? So if you understand that, say if you got to buy something, say if you got to pay a bill or whatever, say something costs $300, use your credit card. Then that cash you was going to use to pay that bill, pay your credit card immediately. Don't hold no balance. Or make sure you pay it before your statement date. Something that you guys might not know about. That statement date that's on your, that credit card statement, that statement date is the date that they report your balance to the credit bureaus. Did you know that? Hope you do now, because that's an important date to know. Because if you pay your balance off before that statement date, they will never know that you had a balance. So what we like to do is keep showing that we got zero balance. And if you show zero balance, that credit score goes up. All right? Because you need to be at a 20, well, they say 30%, right?
Yeah.
30%
Or less.
threshold. Yeah. Your credit utilization, 30%. We try to stay below 20%. Okay? And trust me, just doing that to keep your credit card utilization below, at around 20%, below 30%, your credit score will go up. Trust me, try it. You let a balance just carry over and watch you go. Like you got 50%, 60%, 90% credit card utilization. Boom, your credit score dropped. You're like, what happened to my credit score? Or why I'm getting denied? I'm telling you, there's so many things that we need to do with our credit. And step number one is have a credit monitoring service. And if you need to get one and you don't have one, guess what? We got you. Link in the description. You got it's $1 for a 7-day free trial, but I don't care about that 7-day free trial. You need to be on that every month. All right? Forget that free trial. But I'm just letting you know. You could jump on it and check it out and everything. Click the link in the description to get on that, and trust me. And after you get that, if you are very curious on what you need to do with your credit, hit us up and we'll do a free credit audit for you. Free.
Yep.
We'll have a consultation. We'll sit with you one-on-one on a Zoom call. So you get to meet us, talk to us, and everything. And we really get down on your credit. Now, if you want to use us, then you can use us. But if you don't, we'll point you in the right direction. If you want to fix your credit on your own, hey, we'll show you how you can do it on your own. You can. But some people don't have the patience, And back in the days, I didn't have the patience, and I paid for somebody to help me. And then that actually worked. And then later on in life, I learned how to do it myself. And then I started helping family members and friends. And then now we've turned it into a full-fledged service where we help, our people. And with financial literacy, showing them the right way. And, that's something that you guys need to get on. So go ahead, in the description, jump on the credit monitoring service. After you get on something like that, you could hit us up at creditbill.net, and then we will definitely give you that free credit audit and get all that taken care of for you, where we'll let you know what you need to do.
All right, ballers, you heard it right here. Hot off the press. We are back. We're here to help you, here to serve you, helping everybody just get to a place where they can just keep on balling. That is the goal of the Ballers Club. So thank you for your time, letting us into your homes, into your cars. If you're listening to us, please make sure that you like us. And on the YouTube.
On the YouTube. And the Facebooks.
And the Facebooks and the Instagrams.
And the Twitters and the Instagrams.
And the Snapchats. And
make sure
all
you
of that.
follow and subscribe, okay?
Yes, please
do. On
do.
the YouTubes. Oh my
And
God.
share it with somebody. We're looking to, expand the Ballers Club, and you can help us do that. So thank you so very much for your time today. And, till next time, keep balling.
Keep balling. And I'm Rio De Niro, and she's Keosha. And keep balling.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning